and this is why we're here. Little baby gator right there, not too big. One just went under. I was hoping to show y'all that one. Oh, there he is. He came up right behind him. You see him? He right up on him. Oh, he made me jump. You see your boy jump. I'm so far away from them. I'm probably 30 feet from them up on a bridge, and I jump. I wasn't expecting that. Another gator. I don't think that's the same one. It might be the same one. He done went a long ways. I see him. See some birds right there. So this is Sweetwater Wetlands in Gainesville, Florida. Family of turtles right there. That little road right there, that's the pavilion I walked by. And when I was showing that crane earlier, that right there was that close to me. I was right there on that road like just a minute ago. And now there's one like right there. Like that's like 10, 15 feet from me. That is way too close. I missed that right there. Just so we're clear, if he would have moved, he would have got a pants full of my poop. Welcome to Florida. Welcome to Florida. It's kind of crazy to just see all them gators just sitting on the edge. Everybody walking by them. Because that embankment ain't doing nothing, just so y'all know. Ain't doing a dang thing. Just chilling out there sunbathing. I gotta look this up. See if anyone's ever been, had an encounter, an attack or whatever you want to call it. You already saw the one where two gators hit each other in the pond over there. It's the first time I've ever been here. I only live like 40 minutes from here. It's kind of crazy. It's got 3 loops you can go to. And as you can see, you're going to get to see some wildlife. There are a lot of birds out here. I've seen a lot of people talking about the birds. But you ain't getting any closer to any gators than you are here. That's for sure. I'm going to try to show it. There's some babies over here. See if I can get it zoomed in. He's right there in the water. That's a baby gator right there. Hopefully you can see him. He's right there laid up in the little wet area. Yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. Definitely if you want to come out and see gators and wildlife, this is definitely the spot. And it's right off of Williston Road in Gainesville, so it ain't that far from the interstate. So if you're just coming through, want to stop by, this is definitely a cool spot. Don't bring no pets. I see why they said that now. Man, that's a cool looking bird right there, y'all. Hopefully y'all can see it on the camera. It's kind of got a bunch of shadows and everything right there. So I just ran into a guy. He said there's another place like this down by Orlando that's a lot bigger. Maybe in my future travels I can go down there. He said the gators are everywhere there. It's kind of crazy because I grew up here and by the rivers. And not all gators are aggressive, but there is some. As you saw the 2 bumps. I was surprised to see how open it is with people just walking by, especially in this day and age. But really cool spot, really cool spot. See what else we can find. As y'all can see, I mean, a lot of spots, the water really ain't even that deep. Ain't deep at all. And then you have the little land, probably out there in the reeds. It's definitely probably a lot more deep, but probably not too deep overall. As you can see in some spots, they have these little fenced off bridges. I honestly thought this is how it would be everywhere, but you can see them 2 buildings out there. There's 2 big loops that you can take and walk around, and then they have these inner loops you can walk around on that are like this straight through the wetlands. Really cool. You do not want to get stung by that, by the way. Those hurt. If you never have been stung by one of those, they hurt real bad. So I want to show this right here. This is one of the end of the little walkway areas. You can see where the deeper water is. Got some birds out there. I'm gonna zoom in on them here in just a second. But as you can see, got a pond out there. There is probably a lot of danger noodles and alligators in this thing. As you see, you got the birds right there. They're pretty much walking around in it. A bunch of them. Then to zoom over here, you can see how close they are. Trying to go a little slower with the zoom on. So here's another. This is actually pretty. Anyone that's from Florida would understand this. Like you got all this dry land right here, and then a few feet away, you'll just have where it drops off enough to be just complete like swampy area. That's one of the dangers of prime property in Florida, to be honest with y'all. It floods just so easily. It pretty much says everything they got out here. I don't see the danger noodles, but there's reptiles. I was about to say, there's definitely some danger noodles out there. If y'all don't know what a danger noodle is, that's a snake. And they are everywhere in Florida. Definitely a cool spot. Highly recommend coming out here, giving it a look if you got time. You can probably see the whole thing in under 2 hours. Boy, he's looking for something. Yeah, I heard the same thing you heard. I hope a gator don't come eat your behind. I will say, as you're walking down these trails right here, you can hear a lot of stuff around you. I doubt the camera's picking it up. And it could be everything from them little birds. I don't know if you see a little bird in there. But there's been a couple of things that moved, been pretty big. I'm guessing probably small gators. Not real big ones, probably like 5, maybe 4 or 5 foot ones. I only seen one spot where it looked like there was a bigger one went through somewhere. But got benches you can come sit on. Be a cool place. They got a pavilion where everybody walk to in just a second. Be a great place. Come out, spend the day, get some fresh air, a little sunlight, a little vitamin D. Something I always need is vitamin D in my life. Got a deficiency apparently of vitamin D. No jokes to be inserted here from my close friends, but it's a really cool spot. Come out here, eat a lunch or something. Just spend the day looking at the sights and the scenes of beautiful Florida. See if these gators are still up here on the bank. A lot of birds. If you're a bird watcher, this would definitely be a good spot to come check it out. There's a loop on the backside. I showed some of it where they were in the trees, but apparently later on in the year, that's like the bird haven, people were saying. Today is probably only in the 80s. I can only imagine. I bet you when it gets up real hot, around 100 or so, I bet you see a lot more gators out there on the bank, sunbathing, chilling. Apparently they ain't that hungry because I ain't seen them, I ain't heard no one screams yet. Oh, y'all might have heard that. That was kind of loud. That must have been a gator or a big fish. Must have spooked them. Walking up on this little bridge area. If it's a gator, he'll come back up in a second. We'll get him. See a little bird right there. See if we can get a little closer to him. Come squawking in here. So we're up on this little pavilion area right here. I was trying to see, yeah, he's still down there. There's that gator over there. See if I can get over here and get a good shot of him. There's another bird right there, if I can get in on that. Hopefully y'all can see a little fish in there. It's on the edge of that pond. There's a big fish right there. Hopefully y'all can see that. Another one over there. Hopefully all this picks up. Hopefully y'all see him. I think I got him now. He's right there. There was a whole bunch of fish up here at the top just a second ago. There's one right here, just around the corner. Y'all definitely be able to see him on camera, as you see. A lot of fish in this little pond area, right here at the pavilion at Sweetwater. So my dude over there walked up on the same gator I did. He just realized that he's probably like me. He's like, I'm like 10 feet from that thing. It's amazing how close you can get to them here. So besides the little trails that I went on, there's also these big loops around all 3. They call them cells, the wetland cells. There's 3 of them out here. But as you can see, this road goes all the way around. And then you have the inner bridges right there. Definitely a cool spot. Come check it out.